Hi, what's your name,
Let's
sweetheart?
go.
I'm Rain.
Rain?
hmm
Rain.
Rain?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And where are you calling us from?
The DMV area.
DMV. How old are you?
Okay, DMV,
33.
33. What you do for a living?
33 years old. Okay.
I'm in finance. So I
Okay.
day trade, I teach finance, teach options.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you have any kids?
So content
I do.
creator.
I have twins, a boy and a girl, 9.
Okay,
Okay.
two
You're
kids.
married?
No,
No.
not yet.
Okay.
Same
Not
daddy.
yet.
Not yet. Okay. And what do you say work in finance? What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Gemini.
Gemini. Is your birthday in May or June?
June. I'm a June Gemini.
June, Gemini. All right, here we go. So we got Rain, DMV area, 33, is a Gemini, works in finance, mom to twins, a boy and a
Boy and a girl, yes, but we need to know how many baby daddies do she have. I wonder if she's going to be forthcoming with that, or if Kendra's going to have to drag that out of her. We'll see.
girl, not never married yet.
No, not yet.
All right, girlfriend, what kind of man you looking for, girl?
She
Um,
didn't ask it.
I wouldn't say I'm necessarily looking, but I'm open to
Okay.
all good things, all positive
That
things.
don't make no sense.
Somebody who is emotionally available in all ways. Just somebody that is ready for a relationship.
Okay.
I don't really have time to date. I'm kind of looking for something serious. Um,
How are you going to say that you're open to a relationship, but you're not looking? Then what do you call being on the Kendra G dating show? That that doesn't make. Let's continue.
Somebody respectful.
Okay.
Um, Somebody that is just serious all
Okay.
around. So.
Okay. What are your deal breakers?
Deal breakers. I get really turned off by laziness.
Are you
So
driving?
anyone that no, I'm not driving.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Who's driving?
No, nobody's driving. That's
It
probably
looked
just
like
how
she's
it
driving.
happened.
Okay, got you. All right, I'm sorry. I got
But
nervous. All right.
laziness.
Hold
Um,
on. Let's reset it because I
yeah,
interrupted you. Well, what are your deal breakers?
yes, I was saying laziness.
Okay.
Someone that's complacent. I'm very driven, and I get bored
Pun
easily.
intended.
So someone who's just complacent with life, I need more. So
Okay.
somebody who is able to keep up with me and ready to teach me, and I'm
Okay.
ready to learn. I'm a learner. So
Okay.
But are you
Should he
coachable?
look a certain way?
I do like men that are more fit. I wouldn't say I really have a type, but I am into older men. I know that
Okay.
was going to be one of your next questions.
What's that? What's the older age range?
I've always dated older, significantly older, 15, 20 years older.
Okay.
but
Well,
All
listen, we
right.
just had a girl that was on my show the other day. She's 36. She said for something serious, 50, 60, 70, 80.
oh yeah, that's pushing it.
Nah, that previous chick obviously was looking for a sugar daddy. I'm telling you, that was a payout. She was looking for a payout. Just my two
I would
cents.
say upper 40s, 50s, for sure.
Well, you
That's
said
my
20
sweet.
years older. 40s is it? You're 33.
Yeah.
My last relationship, he was in his 50s, upper
So
50s.
you're a child's
So
father?
no, so my child's father,
Your children's father.
my children's father. We, once I had them, we kind of separated. He was in the Navy. We just
Okay.
kind
So
of went
one
our
guy.
separate
Okay.
ways. I got my children, and no drama with that. So that's a blessing in itself. I have no, it's
Okay.
all me and them.
I'm more so
But
curious on the age difference.
yes,
What was the age difference?
with their father, he
Yes.
was 6 years older than me.
Okay. So you like older.
Um,
All right. So just older than 33.
yes,
But you said you typically you would desire higher 40s and up.
yes. So definitely upper 40s. I would start with.
Well,
But
I
my
feel
Okay.
last
like
relationship was in his 50s.
What I'm noticing right now is she's one of them people that's kind of hard to pin down to something, who likes to leave things open ended instead of just saying whatever is on your goddamn mind. You know, the type of person who likes to. I don't know. Something about her just isn't sitting right with me, man. Let me know if you guys feel the same way too in the comments.
as a person that's been sitting here hosting a dating show for 6 years, I mean, the common theme for most established men is they usually date younger than their age. So You would be on
That is true.
target if you want to be
However,
serious.
it has to be for the right reasons.
What?
Some people date younger for
Specify.
control, or for whatever. However, I'm a helpmeet. I like to help. I like to learn,
Oh, but
and
what does that look
for
like?
me, older men, they do it for me.
Older men do it for her. Okay. Should he make a certain amount of money?
I don't like that question because when women answer, it sounds a little arrogant. However, I've always been, my father raised me. I've always been around uh, nicer things and being able to have access
Okay.
to what I like. And
Okay, so basically she wants a sugar daddy that's gonna go ahead and take care of her, like simp on her like a father. But see, this is one of the issues that I have when how can I put it, right? This chick here is evidence that simply because your father is in your life doesn't mean that you're gonna come out right. Because obviously, one thing you didn't pick up from having a father in the house is how to be assertive and direct about what it is that you want. Instead, you're going around leaving it open ended, so it's hard to peg you down on anything. Usually they do that so that way they can have the ability to backtrack. Well, oh, that's not what I meant. That's not what I said. I don't know. This doesn't make any sense to me, man. But I'm gonna keep letting her talk.
saying that to say, yes, I would like him to make at least over six figures. Have I all the
Over
men I've
six
dealt with?
figures
Yes.
is a millionaire, or do you mean over 100K?
The first.
Okay, so you want to be a millionaire?
So and
This
like
goofy
you
didn't want a
asked that question,
millionaire.
well, have you dealt with that? Yes. And that's and like he doesn't have to. Let me backtrack that because again, that sounds very wild. However, that is what I'm used to. That's what I like.
That's what you used.
And I'm
That's what you used to. So you mean to tell me that you used to dudes who are over $1 million? The sugar baby of a military vet. If I heard her correctly, I'm not gonna lie to you. Just listening to her was turning my brain into mush. But uh, that's what you're used to. So let me get this straight, right? Even if she was telling the truth, the part that's like just going over my head that I'm just totally not understanding is how is it that you come with baggage now and you still expect someone to pay the same price? You have to adjust for your market value. Oh my goodness, man. This is people like her is the reason why lemon laws exist.
I'm a money maker as well. So I want to do it together. It's not about what you make, but like I said, don't be complacent. If you
Why
don't
a
make
million
that, let's get
dollars?
it together. So that's
That's
where I
not
am
what
with
you said.
So the
it.
goal, if you're not at a million, what's the plan to get to a million?
Oh, we have plans. I told you I day
Oh, we
trade,
got
so the
plans.
money's
No,
here.
I was saying for the guy, but okay, but you got plans.
The guy, in a sense where let's start a business. Let's do something that you like, something that you enjoy. Let's turn that into something that can be lucrative for the both of us. If you aren't there, let's get there. So,
So you
yeah,
said that you dealt with that. Was you in a relationship or was it a situationship?
Thank
a
you.
long-term relationship.
Was it your children's dad?
No,
So
it was.
okay, what caused it to end? The relationship with the millionaire.
Yeah, come on,
I
let's
think it
talk.
was the control part of it. Um, it was
I
it was the
think.
money that came with the control. Like I
I
said,
think.
being with someone that has that higher, they men say it all the time, high value men. I'm a high value man, and they have the money, and
Yes.
they it comes with the control. Me being younger, etc. And I think uh, I'm a little bit more mature for my age, and that was a little bit much for him to handle after a certain point. I think I outgrew. We outgrew.
Essentially, she's saying that she had a mouth about her and she was not coachable. If you being younger, getting into a situation with an older guy was an issue, but then you're going to go ahead and say that, well, I'm a little bit more mature for my age, and that became a problem. That means that you was a bit mouthy and you didn't know how to be coachable. Therefore, if you were a guy who could take you or leave you, 9 times out of 10, they're going to leave you. Oh my goodness, man. Listen, if y'all can't read between the lines, essentially this chick is a headache. Oh,
Together. So that's what it
Gotcha,
was.
gotcha. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I think there's so much conversation. What the internet does is allows everybody to have a voice in this conversation. And listen, at this moment in
you
time,
gonna
child,
call out?
I'm not even going. Well, I will say a couple things.
Tell her the
So, when
truth.
did you say it was a long term relationship? So it was after your kids.
Yes.
After your kids, okay.
Tell her the truth,
So, and
Kendra.
y'all were together for 4 years.
The last relationship, my child's father. No, I
No, you
said
told me that you were in a long-term relationship with the guy that made a
yes,
million.
my last
Yes.
relationship.
Right, and you said it was 4 years. When did it
Call her
end?
out.
I'd say like last September, so
Oh,
not
so
quite
this
a
is
year.
this is like a recent thing.
Call her
I
out,
wouldn't say
Kendra.
recent, almost a year ago, but this was my
Yeah,
last
okay, fair
relationship.
enough, fair enough. But it's
Yeah.
not
Dig.
okay. When I meant recent, sometimes when women tell me it's like 3, 4, 5 years
Oh
ago.
no,
This
this
was
was the
literally your
last
last
person that I was
relationship.
intimate with, the last person I was dealing with. Yes.
Got you, got you, got you. Okay. Well, what I was gonna say is, I think what's lost out of the conversation
Yes, come on.
online about getting a man with inside of a certain tax bracket is all the other things that come along with the money. So I as a person, I feel like a lot of women who just are always preaching out. I'm like, sometimes I feel like you could have never dated because if you had it, then you would know there's a lot that comes with that.
Yes.
And listen, I'm on records. I ain't about that life. I ain't about that life. But there's some women they about that life, and shouts to them. They're like, I'm about that life. So it is, not for nothing. You really gotta have. And this is gonna sound crazy, but it's the truth. You gotta have like an idea, a mindset like a Young Miami, because I don't like high value, but I will say high demand, right? So whenever you're dating a high demand man,
That's high value.
y'all always talking about the man cheating. First of all, could we please add into the equation all the men? I mean, excuse me, all the women that are gonna try to be with your man too? Like, it's not just him
That is true.
seeking women. Women don't give a shit about you. They gonna want your spots.
It's
And
very
are
True.
you about
cutthroat.
that life?
True.
Are
Very
you about that
cutthroat.
life? Are you about the life where all the conversation, and then are you about the life that you things you might have to deal with that he comes along with? Maybe let's just say he's faithful, but lack of time. What
Yes.
if he has
They don't think
children?
about that.
There's just a lot of things that I think that people leave out when you want to, especially if you're talking about a millionaire man.
Yes.
But it seems like you are about that life, huh, Rain?
Now, see, shout out to Kendra, right? For kind of helping to level set our young sister right there, because see, here's something to take into consideration, right? Kendra, she got her money. I'm not sure if she's touching millionaire status or not, but Kendra's touching a pretty decent amount of money running her own little media thing that she's doing. And even she realizes that that's not her lane. So what you know, what gets me is the level of delusion that comes with young sisters like her, thinking that that's your lane. Kendra has no kids, has her own money, and she recognizes that's not her lane, even though for her it's more attainable, theoretically speaking, than it would be for a chick like her, because a chick like her doesn't even have access to these type of men. And she's coming in with the type of baggage that these men typically, shy away from unless you're a Sierra running into a Russell Wilson. But that's an outlier. All I'm saying is that, you kind of gotta be realistic about your options, baby. You know what I'm saying? Because if not, you're gonna be a mother of 6 with 3 baby daddies. I'm just saying.
I'm about that life.
Yes.
Ah,
I mean, I totally agree everything that you said, but I feel the same way. Women scream that they want a man to make a certain amount, etc. But like you said, can you handle it? And like we have these conversations all the time. A high
Okay, you
value
know what?
man,
I'm going to
would
I'm
he
going to end the
want a
video right here. I'm
woman
going to end the video right
that
here because listen,
where
at the end of the day, I got a feeling that she's about to do more, baby mama babble. No shade to the baby mamas, but I got a feeling that this video is going to degenerate into that. At the end of the day, if you were ready, if she was ready for that type of relationship, for that type of man, then she would have made it last with the guy that she was with. That's just my 2 cents, man. You know, at any rate, if you guys are at any rate, if you guys are enjoying these types of videos, go ahead and drop a comment below. Go ahead and give me a like, hype up the video so I can get seen by more people. And yeah, let me know your opinion, and I'll keep doing these types of videos. If not, go ahead and let me know what type of videos you guys want to see. Me personally, I like checking these out so that way I can get a temperature read on what's in the market today. At any rate, Bagman EJ out. Cheer.